10% potential? Or do you want to go, okay, to 80% potential with a 401 increase on everyone? Because it searches down to the bottom and it all accumulates up to you, okay? So people hit checks faster, 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 faster. 1 month, 2 months. And when you qualify 10 on a side, on each side, you're going to earn that bonus just like you do on the BV. Works exactly the same way. Okay, so 4 times the BV, 8 times the IBV, nationals and above will immediately see an increase in 83% income. And what happens is you end up having more people in your group starting to earn. And what does that do? That keeps them there, right? It won't go away. So just remember, you can place that BV from the bonuses down below with people that you want to see benefit just like you do now, and you have a lot more of it to place to help people hit checks. But what happens in customers? See, right now, what happens in the plan, we all have 10 to 15 customers, right? Right? Okay. And what are they buying? 1 or 2 products. Now, Dennis teaches you all the time how to get add-on sales. Each university major teaches it. But what happens? What happens? Well, for some reason, it's hard to get them to buy another product. Because we got to go back to them. We got to bother them. We got to spend 30 minutes showing it. We got to get the opportunity. Right now, they're ordering and they're happy, so it's a no-brainer. True or false? So less than 15% of the customers that you have buy another product. That's the fact. I don't like that. If you spend the same amount of time, and here's the way it's working out. You have customers buying 1 to 3 products, right? True or false? Some people have a few customers that buy a lot more. But on the economies of scale and averaging, it's a small minority. And it's stupid, isn't it? Okay? And so right now, you might be getting 200 from that. But here's what happens when you spend 30 minutes and instead of selling them the joint formula, or instead of selling them a fixed product or a TLS product, you do one more thing. You show them the shopping annuity of how they can convert their spending into earning, saving money, and immediately being ahead of $9,144 to take this policy. Do you realize what just happened? You just opened the door to them buying everything because you sold the concept, the philosophy, and a winning formula for their financial future and for them to save money. Magic. They're going to order everything. Do you understand that? Listen, when I do this, the only problem is they want to get into business. Oh, that's a real problem, isn't it? So, each person ends up buying over 3 months around 1,000 BV. You're doing 1,500. It could be 1,500, but they're not as passionate. They're not as DNA'd, right? They're not spending more money. You're giving them better products, and you set them up on the home advisor, shopping advisor. And now they're in the Family Feud game. You're helping them find everything that they want. You're having a lot of fun. Here is a BV and IBV of those same 11 customers in the MPCP UBP. Hard to believe, isn't it? Wait till it happens. You're going to wet your pants. Ask Elizabeth. It happens automatically. It makes too much sense. It's an idea whose time has come, and we got the cookie in the bakery, baby. Okay, so here's your choices. Sell the shopping annuity concept, sell one product, one order, that's the old way, the current way, one OPC3. Sell one product at a time or open the door to them to many products, all the products. Same amount of time, same amount of effort, easier sale. And it ends up being thousands in retail profit versus 1743 retail profit and 43 BV. 1,100 BV and 850 IBV over a quarter. What do you want to argue? Take 200 off, add 200, take 500 off. It's still a lot more than you got now. Maximum thinking versus minimum thinking. Of course, I have exponential thinking because I'm going to duplicate it in my group. Okay? So what happens? All of that, every single one of your qualifiers now has 10 to 11 shopping annuity customers. This is the future. First, you all have to do it. When you all have to do it, we're going to package it so it's easy to get the customers to do it. A little video, you show it to them, automatic. But that doesn't work if you're not doing it. Do you agree? So step one is everybody in here has to do it. Then you'll know it works. You can't wait to tell them. Okay? And so the shopping annuity members, customers can exponentially multiply volume because each one has 1 to 11. One's great. Over a year, you get 11? Wow, you are rocking. And here's what happens in the plan. 11,000 BV and 880 IBV. I know you don't believe me because you don't believe anything until after it happens. That's why I'm here making what I am and where you are making what you are. But it's going to happen because I'm going to make it happen with you or without you. You see? And here's what happens to you sitting in that seat. You give me the logic and the rebuttal to this argument why it won't happen. If you want it to happen, if you try. You got everything going for you and nothing against you. Here's what happens. You add that up, 44,000 BV. Oh, you don't believe it? Cut it in half. 10,560 IBV. Oh, I never did that before. I know, because they weren't doing this. It's the answer. It's the answer. It works. Just like you saw the plan first time, too good to be true. Can't believe it. Well, you have to experience it. So we're going to do a trial run. And then we're going to take the next step because I'm going to do it with you. Because I don't expect you to make it work. I'm going to make it work with you. I'm going to make it work first. You see? And that's what makes it work. Well, look at that. Unbelievable. You got 3 people on your left, 3 people on the right, you're earning a weekly check. And it multiplies retail. Why? Everybody's using the product. When you use the product and love the product and you know the product and you see somebody with a problem, you can't help but tell them, let me help you out with that. I got something that'll fix that. Somebody sees you taking OPC3 and they say, what is that? Oh, this is the magic purple oligomeric proanthocyanidins. Took me a week to learn how to say that. Oligomeric proanthocyanidins in the mirror. What's that, man? I couldn't run before because I was getting like stiff knees and whatnot. And man, now I can ski. I run 5 miles. Everything's working. It's incredible. Where can I get some? Well, I just might be able to help you out. And then it spreads, doesn't it? Have you experienced that? So what happens when everybody in your group is using 20 products? So folks, this is what happens to you emotionally and mentally when you get into the game. Here's what happens. It becomes Family Feud. It becomes a game. It becomes fun. You can't wait to find, it's like a scavenger hunt. Find something else that you can convert your spending into earning. Another product that you can find a replacement for with a Market America product or get it on shop.com. And when the UPS man comes to the door you feel like this. Wow! I did it! I got another one! Like catching a big fish. We're fishing. You get this? So, yes, shop.com's amazing. The more you shop, the more you cash back BV and IBV you get. I just keep making money by shopping. You're the smartest people in the world if you do this, because everybody's still going to shop with you or without you. But now you are going to get rich. You see what I mean? And that's what can happen here, just like Taiwan. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's a decision. I know you've been doing things a certain way. I know some of you are unhappy with your pay. Many of you, you don't even know how it comes. You just did it a long time ago and it keeps coming. That's fine. But right now, we're at the moment of truth. This is all mental. It's all psychological. It's all what you think. I mean, here's the facts. You can read faster than I can say it. It's irrefutable. It's real. It's not an idea, something. It's a real platform. It's being patented. It's going to change the world. Remember that I said that. It's going to change the world. It's going to change the economy. I'm putting my money where my mouth is to incent you, to motivate you, to leverage you so that you can experience it. I'm bribing you. That's the bottom line. It's worth the bribe. It'll come back 1,000-fold to all of us, to you. I don't know. A decision. Just in that mind, that way or that way. A billionth of a volt. A billionth of a volt went off in Elizabeth Weber's mind. Tony and Pam Bowling's mind. And look what happened. Where did you come from? I didn't know you. The proof is in the pudding. We can do it again at a much higher balance level. The show's open, folks. It's now. Don't be one of those that say, I wish I got in when Elizabeth Weber did or Pam and Tony did. It was hard back then. This is the time to get in. This is the revolution. This is the movement. So I got a few minutes left. Matt, when am I supposed to end so that Elizabeth can start? I don't know. I forget if it's when the clock's over or if I have to subtract the time. So listen, I know that everybody wants to know what does it take to make it. 23 years of doing this, do you think I know? When this is over is when they start, or it's when I start to do these? 20, so I need to allow for this. Okay. Can you take that much more of me? Okay, well, you asked for it. Okay, so listen, I've been doing this my whole life. I do it passionately. People say you're a workaholic. I say you're totally wrong. I'm a playaholic. Because I love what I'm doing. To me, it's play. And I can't tell when play ends and work starts. We live well. We party hardy. We have a great time. We go a lot of places. We do a lot of great things. And we're always working. The IRS can't understand that. It's because everybody is either a supplier, a prospect, a UFO. But the truth of the matter is, I know the difference between somebody who is going to make it and somebody who is not, by the way they think and by what they do. I know. I'm always right. I want them to fool me. And when they start to fool me, I say, it changed. They're going to make it now. I want that to happen here. So what's the difference? The business starts at director. 18 grand a month. What would your life be like if you had 18 grand a month coming in? On top of whatever else is there. It ain't that hard. See all these people here? They all did it. I know them personally. They ain't that good. But you know what they did? They did it. That made them great. And you can be one of them. So everyone doesn't make it. Why? You know, one of the funny things about this business is that it really works. Take a look at the numbers. Take a look at the success stories. Take a look at the millionaires. Take a look at the customer satisfaction, that this is a real deal. People beating the door down on the product. It's not built on inventory loading or people buying in. It's built on retail, on real customers, real success. Does everybody understand that? Okay? So, I know somebody that was in that and it didn't work. It must not work. Oh, I had a friend that knew Aunt Tilly, and Aunt Tilly got my friend in, and they didn't make no money. It doesn't work. They didn't make the cut, my friend. They didn't make the team. You see, let's look at this. Sports. How many people like sports? Okay? Basketball, football, baseball, wrestling. High school level, college level, pro level. You know how good you got to be to make the pros? Or get a scholarship to a big school? For that one guy that made it, 1,000 got cut. But we don't say basketball doesn't work. We don't say football doesn't work because they didn't make the cut. The other guy made it. You made it. In those things, not anybody can make it. You need a lot of talent. Here, it doesn't matter where you come from, what you got. You just have to have a little desire and do it, and you're going to make it. You will make the team. You will make the money. Oh. Acting. Acting, the arts. How many people would love to be a famous actor? I know a lot of them. We have incredible friends, personal. We're godparents to each other, children, and, you know, they stay at our house for months. I mean, famous people, actors. We know them. You know what the odds are of being one of them? It's cool to be a movie star or to win American Idol. What about music groups? To make it in music. You realize how hard it is? 10,000 people fail to one making it. But we don't say music doesn't work. American Idol doesn't work. Acting doesn't work. Do we? Why, when one person doesn't make it in this because they didn't make the cut, does somebody say it doesn't work? Get that out of your head and set them straight. You say, business, insurance, 100% turnover per year. Less than 1% stay for more than 5 years and make the big money. They're in the door and out the door, revolving door. They pick up a few policies from their relatives. That's the scam. A president of a Fortune 500 company. What a terrible position to be in. You can't win for losing. But that person who aspires and rises to the top of the proverbial pyramid and becomes the CEO of a Fortune 500 company eliminated at least 100 other very qualified people. They knew somebody, they said the right thing, or it was just They had to make a choice, and they chose them. But what about the other 99 that were equally qualified? They got cut. But you don't say Fortune 500 companies don't work. Are you getting this? You know, entrepreneurism and traditional businesses. You realize, you think that this is hard. Try a real traditional business where you have to put 100 grand to 500 grand of your cash up and work, 40 to 80 hours a week. And there's more than 24 hours a day now, because anytime there's a problem, you're at work. 5% succeed, 95% fail. We don't say entrepreneurs and businesses and stores don't work. Why do we say when one person here doesn't make it, it doesn't work? The point is, it works. Look at us. Let's see if you can make the cut. Let's see if you can make the team. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I crazy, ridiculous, or is this sound thinking? You see? Okay, performance counts. I want to show you, I had this seminar ready to show you what the difference between success and failure is in the business. The little things that you're looking for that you may not be doing, or maybe you're doing and they're causing you to fail. Or things that a person that I know rises, little things that are kind of invisible, transparent. They're there, but you don't notice them. And I know that those are the things that make the difference between a director and somebody just floundering around an executive coordinator. They're little things. Okay? And so I know that you want to know them, and I'm going to try to do more of them tomorrow. But I want to show you a video that wraps a lot of it up, because I'm going to run out of time. Okay? Can we roll this video? Watch this.
Okay, I'm at lunch with Rick and with Doug. He's a brand new distributor with MarketAmericaShop.com. Also owns an insurance agency, so he knows about residuals, right?
That's right.
And we've got Dennis, our leader, our Go Now leader, and we got Drew, and we've got Rick here. So I just figured I'd stop by and see what these guys were up to and bring the tickets.
She remembered my name, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. So very simply, we've already covered the prospect bio sheets as well as the names list, and Doug has his marching orders along with his leader Dennis to go ahead and get those complete so we can in turn host his grand opening. We've already covered page 1 of the Getting Started guide, his commitment to the business, etc., and so on, and he's already committed to 3 tickets coming up for the next local seminar,
which I'm doing, Doug. Awesome.
There you go.
Is Elizabeth's, of course, 2 of which he's going to distribute to guests and or new business partners, and he's already got his World Conference tickets to Miami as well. In turn, he's going to go ahead and book his travel plans and of course secure his hotel accommodations, as that's a critical part as well. So he's got his tickets.
Awesome.
The most important part is, of course, the shopping annuity, and that's what I want to touch on right now just real quick. And how we're going to accomplish that is we're going to immediately do a home assessment. We have an individual on our team that's going to go straight to his house along with his business, because he is a business owner and he's got a lot of negative products he can replace there as well.
Awesome.
His whole goal is to identify at least 400 business volume of Market America branded products he can replace monthly in his home, and of course he's got his business to work with as well.
That's great. What else is he going to do?
She's also going to show him how to effectively use the shop.com portal so he can now transfer all of his spending.
So all your Christmas shopping.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's exactly right. So, every time he buys something outside of something that isn't related to a Market America brand, he's going to create IBV for his team, and everybody's, of course, going to get 100% of those points. Next, he's going to post he's going to film a very brief video showing him removing the negative products from his home.
Are you going to do that, Doug?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Confirm the wife's makeup.
There you go.
Wife's makeup, okay.
Yeah. And he's going to show that online. That video is going to become viral. Very similar to, what's the video that?
The ALS, the Ice Bucket Challenge. I think everyone should do that.
Every time he buys or replaces the brands that he currently uses now with Market America brands. He's going to post pictures of the Market America brands occasionally on his Facebook page, as well as the Mega 6x6 page as well. And then, of course, he's going to occasionally post pictures of products that he buys from partner stores, whether that's Walmart, Victoria's Secret, Best Buy, etc., and so on.
This is all about creating your own shopping annuity and showing other people how they can create their own shopping annuity and creating a six-figure residual income. So this is huge. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to come and film you while you were in action building this business.
All right. Bye,
Love you
everybody.
guys.
See you soon.
Okay. Now, you thought that was a cute video. Oh, isn't that cool? Look at them. What I see as a coach and as an expert is perfect execution. Perfect execution. And that's why Elizabeth Weber is the leading earner and field vice president, and you see the confidence. Notice that they showed the plan. Somebody else didn't show it. They showed the plan there. Everybody understand that? And they did it. Here's some points. They booked the follow-up. Most important thing. They booked the follow-up. That was all impromptu. She just happened to catch that on her cell phone, and I stole it. You know, trial run. They set up a trial run. They didn't try to get them in. They set up a trial run so that they'd want to get in. Lead to the people. They set up a kickoff. Names list so they could help them call them. Getting started guide. And they're going to help them with it. Tickets. We're not going to go spend all our time doing this. You're not even going to learn what to do. Assessment. Right from the beginning so that they get the picture, and it's going to generate volume all the way to the end from the beginning. It was in their location. They didn't go to some hotel. They didn't go to another meeting. They went to them, their little coffee shop or their home. They got them to try the products. And did you notice the trial run team? The new person, the sponsor, the leader, all there helping and learning. And they copy it. That's how they end up being, Bonnie Philo. Because she learned it from doing it with them. Over and over again. E. Weber, the coach. You see Rick's confidence? You learn on the job. The only learning is experiential learning. It's imprinting. Everybody does to others the way they were brought in. And it becomes automatic. Duplication. Next video.
I am so excited. We're here with Rosario, and tonight was her grand opening. And we're really excited because you had so many great friends and acquaintances here tonight, right? Yes! Awesome! And you know what? We're converting spending into earning with Shop.com and the shopping annuity. Is everybody excited?
Yay! Shop.com! Shop.com!
Heather's pumped.
No, we're really excited. I love this team. They're awesome. Maggie and Franco are awesome, and Dennis, and we got such a great team going on. So it's all about teamwork. It's all about team building.
Yeah.
I know what you see there. Oh, that's fun. Nice meeting. Great. They're all excited. Here's what I see. Perfect execution. Home meeting, home BP, or coring in their home. They did it. Their location, there's something magical about it. When they do it in their home, their place, their friends, and you and your team are there. Did you notice the teams? And in those teams, the A level, the B level, the C level, the UFO sponsor, the immediate upline coach. Did you notice the team spirit, the friendship, the relationships? They just didn't sign somebody up or send some, I can get 100 people in. I know some trainer who has coaches, and they'll all get in. Who's going to do that? It grows faster. Two, get two, get two, get two. When you do it as a team, and they see how it's done, who's going to show 100 people all at once how to do that? I'll beat you to the finish line any day. Shopping annuity And you know what? What you saw there, the next one is them all, the next coring. They had to have a coring, all signing their declarations of independence and ordering their products and signing the applications. I'm not going to show because I'm out of time. But what you just saw there, they do again and 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 again until somebody else is earning money. And then as a team, they go on to them again and again and again and again until they're earning money. That's why she is a field bike of whatever she is, supersonic, galactic, president of the universe. And anybody can do it. So I want to end with this. I want to read you something. Because you know, we're all entrepreneurs. And this just hits home for me, what it's really all about. You know, whether it's about, you can apply this to building the business and your own franchise. I want you to listen very carefully. There's real wisdom in this, real wisdom. And you'll identify with it, I think, at whatever level you are in the business. It's about building the business and your own franchise, or it could be about being an entrepreneur and building an organization. It can be about a university major and being a motive star, building a Web Centers team or a TLS team, you know, or a Nutrimetrics team or a Conquer team. It applies to them all. Or building the shopping annuity team. So are you convinced or committed? Teams don't win by accident. They cannot simply rely on their talent to take them to the top. Winning teams display strong, durable commitment, both to a common cause and to one another. This commitment inspires them to persevere through setbacks and to make the sacrifices necessary to succeed. Commitment to a common cause. Commitment to a common cause develops through a series of stages. Only when the final stage has been reached does a person fully buy in to the leader's vision. The stages are: 1, understanding. Do you understand it? 2, contribution. Are you playing in the game? 3, ownership. I'm in charge. This is mine. Then evangelism. I'm a secular economic evangelist. I'm out to save people's future so that they can be free. Understanding. Many leaders mistakenly believe people have bought into the vision when they understand and agree with it, like you did today. However, being convinced is not the same as being committed. It's only the initial stage. I can think of dozens of causes that I know all about and greatly admire, but to which I am not committed and even remotely connected. Is that true of you too? Of course it is. Contribution. When people put their time and money into a vision, which you have done because you are here, then they have a greater level of involvement with it. Yet while they may support the vision, they still are not completely committed to it. For example, we may send a donation to a worthy charity and even volunteer with it occasionally, and yet not lose sleep over its long-term success or failure. I know I'm guilty of that. I hope it's not about this, though. Ownership. At the ownership phase, people feel responsible for the fate of the vision and have become particularly invested in it. They have given enough of their blood, sweat, and tears to develop a stake in the success. They have an emotional tie to the vision and care deeply about seeing it come to pass. Yet, even at this stage, a person is not entirely committed to the cause. Have you had anybody like that? They were almost there and Something happened, sidetracked, disappeared. Evangelism. When someone can't stop talking about the vision, sharing it with their friends and recruiting others to take part in it, they have finally reached full commitment. You can hear the passion in their voice and see the excitement on their face when they talk about the vision. Moreover, the passion doesn't fade. It's a lasting enthusiasm rather than a momentary hype. And by this point, the vision matters to them and has become so significant part of their life that they can't leave it. They are not selling it for self-advancement. They are spreading the word about the cause because they genuinely believe in its worth. I hope that we are there, and I hope that you experience it. Now, believe it or not, this is already working. It already has momentum. It's more than even a movement. It's becoming a revolution. And I want to bring up, wow, somebody that just, unbelievable. We built this whole thing together, and she reaped the benefits of it and, went through some family things and enjoyed life, but she was always taking care of her management responsibility. Never let her group down. Maybe didn't build, but she's back. When she got this, oh my God, it reminded me of 20 years ago, 22 years ago. So I want to bring up Field Vice President. I don't know if it's really got to be Elizabeth and Rick now because they're partners and really, really banging it together. You might take that wrong, but that too. and Mr. Shopping Annuity, he's like Superman, Carl Eklund. And Jody, I guess, I don't know. You take over, baby, and I'll come back up when you want me.
Thank you.
Here he is, Mr. Shopping Annuity.
Are you guys getting it? Are you getting it? Come on, are you getting it? Come on, let's go.
Come on. Yeah, we're getting it. I know that backstage.
You guys, this is a movement. It is a revolution because the time has come. You guys, we got everything you need to implement this and to hit pin levels faster than ever before. Carl and I are already doing it.
We are, and we're going to do, yesterday Elizabeth and I were out here talking about minimum mindset versus maximum mindset. I know you just heard JR talking about it too. And we're going to do a little demonstration. But before we do that, I just, I was backstage just listening to JR's presentation, and I was thinking, this is my 6th World Conference. I've been coming here for 6 years to World Conference since we got in the business. I haven't missed one. And from the beginning, I've heard him do his presentation and stand here and ask this front row, are you getting this? And almost yelling at everyone, are you getting this? And I sat in the seats and I listened. But I didn't get upset. And I didn't push back. I actually listened. And I said, he must be saying the truth. And we just started implementing everything he said. And guess what? He was right. Because it works if you build it the right way. Don't build it the minimum way that crept in somehow, Elizabeth. We started building the maximum way. And we're going to explain what the differences are right now.
This is the minimum mindset, right? It just happened. It's not our fault. It just happened, right, Bonnie? We know. When you tell people when you tell them the minimum is 50 to 150, what do? They only do what they have to do. And if you look at this, 10 people on the left and 10 people on the right that are doing the minimum, you're not even cutting a check. Think about it. What happens when people don't get paid in the business system? What happens to them? They leave, right? So we don't want the minimum mindset. This is stinking thinking. We want the maximum mindset. With the shopping annuity, we are everything. We have everything. You can buy everything from your portal, and you can change out all your products to Market America branded products. And when you've got the maximum mindset, and everyone can do this because we have single people doing it. We have all different types of people
And we
hitting it.
didn't mean, we asked some of the field leaders that were able to attend Puerto Rico with us to this recent boot camp we did. We asked them if they would participate in this presentation to show the shift in thinking of what happened and what we proved. Because Elizabeth and I have been practicing this now for months, and we've proven with our new organizations that we brought out here that
That's
this
right.
works like crazy.
This is my new team. That's
With
your
10
new
and 10,
team.
and I have 10 of my team.
And
that
think
we've been
about
working
it,
with.
10 and 10 with maximum thinking, you're making
Well-
$2,000 to $3,000 a month. You guys, that's over a $450,000 asset.
And minimum
which is
mind-
10 and 10.
And the minimum mind thing, you're not even getting paid every month yet, just doing the 50 BV, which is what we were teaching people to do. It made no sense to us.
And think about this. Think about this. They're doing maximum, right? This is the new thinking. This is the old thinking. They're doing the maximums. What about all the BV and IBV that you're going to be able to place all the way down here at the bottom and helping all your people get paid? And that's why it's so important to keep recruiting, prospecting and recruiting, so that you can place your people at the bottom and help your entire team make checks quick. Does everybody get this?
Elizabeth, we have people in our brand new team, they're cutting IBV checks in the first 2 months. They're going through the pay cycle in just a few months in IBV because of shopping annuity. They convert all their spending through the portal and they buy every BV product. And the beauty of it is, we're not asking them to spend any extra money. We're just showing them how to transfer their household budget over to buy from themselves. And this team, these two teams right here have duplicated it. They bring their new people in duplicating 500 BV. This is just their household. This isn't their major. On top of this, they have customers doing more. They're averaging 500 to 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 BV. This is just their household is doing 100 BV and 500 or 100 IBV and 500 BV.
And we say it's anyway dollars. They're spending the money anyway. Why not spend it through their own e-commerce business? Why not spend it through their portal? And Carl, I have Amber Yang up here with the new mindset. I did this for a reason. Because you know what? They do the shopping annuity. Why do you think they're hitting all the pin levels? Why do you think they're all up here on stage and in the Powerline magazine? They do it. They're disciplined. They don't allow their people to buy anything but Market American branded products and shop.com, right?
You know, you're right, Elizabeth. Some people think there's some secret. The Asian community has some secret. There's no secret. They just do the business. She does the business and they duplicate it. And you know, recently, everyone should be doing this. JR's been yelling it for years. 6 years I've been coming here, he's been yelling the same thing. So recently he came up with an idea called the Shopping Annuity Bonus Pool. And I hope you all just paid attention to it because a lot of people were asleep at the switch when we started talking about the bonus pool. Because listen, in this business, you need to pay attention. And Dennis Franks told me something recently. He was in doing a business presentation, and he said, if you're in this business and you're making a six-figure income, you can afford to pay attention. And if you're not making a six-figure income, you can't afford not to. What happened? Oh, everyone converted over to the new way of thinking, I see. Congratulations.
Yeah, they all converted over to the new way of thinking. What are you doing, Joanne?
I'm happy.
No.
She's happy. She's happy.
She doesn't
But
want to
did you
come
know
over?
that you're not going to get any of this bonus pool money?
Really?
If you don't hit the bonus pool, you're going to lose all those points that all your people are.
Oh my God.
No. And you're not going to get the leadership. And you're not going to get the leadership bonus unless you hit the shopping annuity bonus pool.
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
Let's talk about that for a minute because this leadership bonus, you need to understand this. By simply doing what you should be doing anyway, JR has decided to put up to 20 million BV, 10 million IBV. Every time you have a personally sponsored, you get an additional 50 BV and 25 IBV for them. But all you have to do is get 10 on your left and 10 on your right that duplicate what they should be doing anyway, and now you qualify for an additional $600 leadership bonus on IBV. You, Elizabeth, this was your wake-up call because I told you when we got together, I said, you are leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table by not getting with this program.
You're right. You did tell me that. You know, sometimes you need somebody just to wake you up. And we want to wake you guys up. Are you waking up? Are you waking up? Are you waking up?
And Elizabeth, look what it's done for this group. This group, most of our team up here, have all hit this first quarter shopping annuity bonus
guys,
pool.
everybody hits the first quarter shopping annuity bonus pool over here. Everybody over here also, and they're the ones that went to Puerto Rico. They did it really quick, and that's how they converted over. Why do you think they're all so positive? Why do you think they're duplicating it? I mean, Gary, you sent me a picture of everybody signing their declarations of financial independence. They're all doing it. We wanted to do this so that we could bring it to you so that you catch the vision. Are you guys going to share the vision of converting spending into earning and change the world? Because this is going to change the world.
Elizabeth, this first payout, we were sitting backstage crunching some numbers. When this first shopping annuity bonus pool pays out, we're going to have executive coordinators jump to professional coordinator. We're going to have professional coordinators jumping to national supervisor
We're going to have
coordinators.
executive coordinators jumping field vice president.
There you go. That's what this is about. Because think about
watch this. Watch this.
This is what we can do. 400, 400, 400. We're not taking it here. We're taking it all the way to the bottom
those
here.
bonus pool
400
money,
down
those
here to
points,
this guy right here.
we're gonna
Kevin,
put it
let's
all
go,
the way
Raj.
down
Right.
here.
Everybody's getting paid. 4, 4,
And
4,
we're gonna
4,
give it
4,
to
4,
you.
4.
Come on.
All the way to the top.
All the way down is the bottom. And if you don't hit the bonus pool, guess what? When those points roll up, you don't get them.
Why would you miss out on this? This is why Elizabeth wanted to contact all the field
Why
leaders and
would
say,
you?
why are you not getting with this and understanding this? You can afford to pay attention.
And it's not even that. It's not even about the bonus pool, guys.
No.
Think about it. It's about everybody not doing 50 BV, but doing 500 and converting all this spending into earning. It adds up quick. You get people paid quicker. That's what happened in the beginning with Thermochrome 5000. It was a volume. The plan worked. We saw the plan work. And if you just get everybody started this way, like we did, right, guys? You're all doing it. They're all obsessed. They're addicted to it. They're addicted to the portal.
We did the same thing, Elizabeth. The new teams we've done this with, it's been easy. It's been harder for us to get our people that have been in for a few years to get the mindset, the maximum mindset. The new people come in and they switch everything. Bam, 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 all the way down. They're all doing it.
All the way down, because we make it part of the registration. We make it part of the registration. Maggie and Frank, I mean, all you guys, look at the points that are flowing up in your business, huh? It's amazing. I go to my computer now and I'm flushed out on Wednesday. You know, on new centers. This is huge. So once you start doing it, all you got to do is do it. You got to do it. It starts with you. It's got to start with you.
And you have to understand this. If you didn't hit the shopping annuity bonus pool for whatever reason, get with the program and hit it the next time. But even if you don't, it's designed to simply teach you what you should be doing anyway as an unfranchised owner. And the people that do this, their organization grows 4 times faster, 75% easier. You're getting to 6 figures. You could still build the old way if you want to, but why in the world would you want to?
It takes forever. I know. Oh, yeah. I was telling JR, Rick and I did it. We did it at the house the other night. We're showing the shopping annuity PowerPoint. And Francine's up here. I did it at her house, too. I had a grand opening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before I got here. And we show the shopping annuity bonus pool. We show the shopping annuity video. And so it doesn't look like, you know, multi-level. People understand it. They get it, convert their spending into earning. It's so easy. It only takes like 30 minutes. People were registering. Francine, I don't know where you were, but we had like 5 registrations. They haven't even seen the plan.
Right.
It doesn't even matter.
And you know what, Elizabeth? I'm glad
Right?
you brought that up. Tonight at our shopping annuity breakout, we're going to be going through that PowerPoint. I have some people in my organization. He's standing up here, Josh Hale, actually, and he's using that shopping annuity PowerPoint. He's tweaked it to use it with potential partners, and every one of us is blown away when we plug their numbers in and say what they could potentially be saving, and then we can project what they would earn. They all want to see the plan. So we're going to show you how we do that at the shopping annuity breakout tonight. We're going to actually go through it.
Yeah, tonight is going to be powerful. You'll
is.
learn everything. But you know what? We're locking arms here. And our buying power is just going to keep increasing. And when that happens, what happens? It forces prices down and commissions up. And all we're doing is we're all economically connected to each other, and we all can make a 6-figure shopping annuity income. You know what I love about this company? We're all friends.
That's it.
We're all friends. Amber, I love Amber. I love Joanne. I mean, there really isn't any competition because we're all on the same team. We really are all on the same team. We all love each other.
And you know, it was interesting. We were backstage talking to this group when we were getting ready to come out here, and we looked at all of them and said, you guys do realize something. You're all going to need at least 10 tickets to International Convention because of the speed you're growing. We've recently sponsored since January 1st with just this small group over 26 new partners. So they're going to have to buy 30 tickets each, I think.
Well, I'm going to challenge everybody up here, and I know all of you have already done it, to get your 10 tickets. I'll never forget, and I just want to end with this, because, JR, I don't know if you remember this, at an advisory council meeting when it was in the beginning, Pam and Tony, you'll remember, we're all sitting there, and he says, I need everybody to buy $2,000 worth of tickets. Do you remember this moment? And I'm sitting there, and everybody's looking at me going, don't you dare, Weber. Don't you dare. They were all nervous. And all of a sudden, I just went to the floor, got my pocketbook up. That day, everybody bought their tickets. That was a leap of faith. And you know something? You got to take a leap of faith, because you know what's going to happen? This international convention is going to sell out.
Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you, it's going to sell out. You lose, you snooze, you lose. And the next convention, the next World Conference here, I believe with this shopping annuity, it is so powerful. And if all of us share this vision with everybody, go out and tell the world, right? Because everybody needs it. We'll have a Coliseum full of directors. And that's been your vision since day one. That's been your vision, to have a room full of directors. You guys want to be one? Come on, do you want to be one?
Switch your thinking, maximum mindset, no more minimum mindset. Get your tickets, and we'll see you all at International.
We love you guys.